Hey, what's up guys? Grimsie42 here, and I've got my pickups from last week's garage sailing, and I also have a few things that I picked up in between that, so without further ado, I'll go ahead and jump right in. I still honestly, have to say garage sailing has not picked up yet. It's been raining pretty steadily here. It's pretty much rained like pretty much every day. We had one good garage sale day, but it was still so early in the season, I don't think people had started yet. But what I did find was some pretty cool stuff, so I will go ahead and show you guys. Before I show you my garage sale pickups, I do want to show you a few things I've picked up that weren't garage sales, just stuff that I'd picked up other than that. I've got two items. The first thing I picked up, if you guys can find it at a decent price, I recommend you do the same if you're collectors. It's a GameStop exclusive game. Now, the last time GameStop had an exclusive game, it was Xenoblade Chronicles. This one, however, I feel will retain its value because they individually numbered it. There were only 16,800 of them made, and it's a 3DS game. It's One Piece Romance Dawn. I don't know if you can see right there, it's got the little numbering, and then it's got the holographic slipcover. So, definitely you know what to look for if you find it complete. I actually purchased this one GameStop new, but since it's an RPG, I didn't mind that it was open because I was going to play it anyway. I had a couple coupons, so for this, even though it's normally $40, I only paid 20 plus tax. The next thing is just a box, but it's a box for a game that I'm definitely looking forward to getting, and I figure if I get the game complete in box later, I can always trade or sell this box, and if I see a cart and manual or one or the other, I can just pick those up individually and hopefully save. But it's the box for Double Dragon for the Genesis, and as you can see, it really doesn't look much like a Genesis box. It's actually a cardboard box, and that's where the cartridge would go. But as far as I know, this is the closest to arcade perfect Double Dragon goes on a home console. So definitely happy to pick that up. But moving into the garage sales, I've got stuff that I got when I went going garage selling with my buddy Brian. And then I've got three items that I actually found just on a garage sale that I passed by. And some of this stuff is pretty cool. So the first place I stopped is a sale that my buddy and I went to the previous year. It was in a neighborhood sale, and we found stuff at this house. I actually think I found a plush Luigi for $1 there. This time when I went there, I found a big bag of goodies. And I noticed they were video game themed, and I picked them up and inspected it, decided I wanted it, and I went over to the lady and asked her what she wanted for it, and I was hoping she'd say $5 or somewhere close to that, because that's where I wanted to haggle at. She actually said $2. So for $2, I got this big bag here, and I'll go ahead and show you everything that we got in here. First is a little toad dude. Next we got the everyone's favorite plumber, Mario. I think this one's the coolest. It's got like a little attachable tie too. It's a big Donkey Kong, and these are semi-articulated. His arms, legs, and that's it move, but his arms and legs move. And then next I got these cool little miniatures. My wife actually bought me some of these, and these are all actually doubles, so I may be trading these away in the future. It's a little bullet bill with a stand. Some of these I may keep more than one of because they're not unique characters. For example, Koopa Troopa. It's a Luigi. It's a me Mario. Yoshi. And these next two are pretty cool also. It's a Paratrooper. And my personal favorite of them all, a little Babam. Those guys are so cool. So I wound up picking all those up for $2, which I did not think was a bad deal. And prior to that neighborhood sale, we actually stopped at a single sale, and that's where I found these next things I'm going to show you. And I saw all three of them, and I saw the prices on them, and I was blown away. And I actually haggled it down another $1. So basically what we got here is two 8GB iPod Touches and a white iPhone 4. Unfortunately, the screens on all of them were cracked. So this is the first one. I don't know if you'll be able to see the cracks. They're all up there. Hopefully you can. But it does power on, and it is fully functional. The next one also powers on, and it's fully functional, and it's just got one crack going across down here. The first one I had showed, this one was priced at $2, and this one was priced at $5. So $7 for two iPod Touches is, as far as I'm concerned, cracked screens or not, a ridiculously good deal, and I had no issue with that. And then for this, the iPhone 4, as you can see, it looks to be in pretty good shape. There's a little crack down here, and then the back is absolutely destroyed. Hopefully you can catch a good glare of that. But I wasn't able to get this one to function yet. Those I just needed to charge. This one will actually, if you can hear that, it'll actually vibrate if you turn the sound on and off, so it still has power. Unfortunately, I can't get the screen to turn on yet, but you can buy replacement screens and backs for this for really cheap, so I'm going to be grabbing a replacement back, and they come with a screwdriver, so when I have it open, I'll make sure that the 3 connecting ports on the phone are still plugged in. So I'm hoping I can salvage this. If not, I'll still get a decent price for it. I do have a few friends who are interested, so I'm kind of hoping I can get it to work. That way I can help one of them out, get a phone, and all that jazz. And the last 3 items I have, I was driving home one day, and I actually had saw a garage sale. It was on a Sunday, which is normally a day I don't garage sale. But I was out driving and I spotted it, so I figured I'd pull over. And I went up to them and I said, you know, first I looked around because it looked like they would have games. There were a lot of kids' toys and, you know, stuff like that. But I didn't see any games, so I went over to the lady running it and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, are there any video games?" And she says, "Video games? What do you mean?" And I says, "Oh, you know, like Nintendo and stuff like that." She goes, "Oh yeah, there is a few," and she runs in the house. She came out with 3 games, and I was not disappointed with the titles. And I said, "How much did you want for them, ma'am?" And she charged me a total of $5. So what I'm showing you now, these next 3 games, I got for $5 total. The first one is the new Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Sadly, it's card only. The next one is a card only of Pokemon Y. And the last one, which I guess in this situation is the best of the 3, is a complete copy of Pokemon X. So, you know, it's definitely nice to get this one complete. Unfortunately, the other 2 weren't. And I asked her, I said, "Did you, you know, have these cases like this for the other 2? And she said that she didn't. So, you know, I'll keep my eyes open for cases. And if not, still, I mean, to get those 3 games for $5, and the fact is, you know, that I don't have any of these. I have a digital copy of the Zelda because I have the Zelda 3DS bundle, but I don't have a physical, so this is definitely awesome. So definitely super happy to pick those up. I think that's salvaged the weekend, I guess. That's, you know, that's the gist of it. The phones were really awesome, the toys were cool, but I think finding the 3DS games was definitely the icing on the cake, so I was definitely happy with that, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come. It was, you know, pretty good garage selling. I definitely normally like to see a larger selection, but I'll take what I can get, especially this early into the season. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you checking this out, and take care.